Hi, I'm Owen, and this is Shane.
How's it going?
And today we are going to present to you our solution to last mile logistics' current problem affecting the delivery sector. Delivery companies need a zero emission solution to accommodate deliveries to small businesses as they are currently hindered by the unpredictable environments and expect to have the resources of much bigger companies, which is just unrealistic. The salient problem was deliveries to small businesses. We had a small business owner tell us a story of how he ordered a CNC machine all the way from Seoul, Korea. Couldn't go the last 10 meters because the logistics company just didn't account for the fact that he wouldn't have a forklift on site. The small business owner is frustrated that these logistics companies don't account for him, and that delivery drivers are then frustrated that small businesses don't have the resources to unload large deliveries to them. We found this situation in stark contrast to deliveries to larger businesses where they regularly have loading bays and forklifts, or even just as simple things as having smooth ground. Delivery frequency, customer delivery window demands, fleeting loyalties, and higher expectations, all meaning that companies are absorbing the cost of these inefficient parameters just so they can maintain their market share. This is cannibalizing their profits and accounts for up to 42% of the supply chain cost. Governments too are adding pressure to adopt these electric fleets. Since the Paris 2016 agreement, carbon taxes have been rising, and by 2030, the carbon tax in Europe will be €100 per tonne of emission. That's a 300% increase on today. In Ireland, we see An Post as the kind of first early adopter of the electric fleet. Currently, they have 750 of their 2,750 vehicles electric, and by the end of the year, they hope to have nearly half their fleet converted.
Eventually, then, we arrived at this Fetch. This dynamic, remotely operated hand truck is small enough to compact away inside the van to maintain internal storage capacity, and powerful enough to move loads up to 400 kilos. It's worth mentioning that the load capacity is determined not by the mechanics of Fetch, but by the load capacity of the smallest electric van on the market. We created some animations to visually articulate Fetch and its utility. We learned as we developed the concept that load can become unsteady and would need some help balancing. The mast isolates the jobs of the load pitch and the load height, each controlled independently to accommodate a vast array of weight distributions of various loads. This same mechanic enables the centre of mass of Fetch to change, providing a larger range of balance. The hydraulic at the rear controls the pitch, while a chain mast lifts the load. Fetch is designed for hard abuse outdoors. We want it to be strong and resistant to the elements, so a large amount of Fetch is made using anodized aluminium. We like this material for its relative weight to strength ratio, but also by anodizing the material we create a harder outer surface that is more resistant to wear. Where strength isn't a concern, hard plastics will be used. This will, even in small capacities, help reduce the weight of the unit to maximise efficiency. Thank you very much for your time.